Good morning and welcome back to Apron Strings. Glad y'all are here this morning. I'm going to make another dish for your Thanksgiving table. And I'm part of the collaboration YouTube Thanksgiving dinner. And today I'm going to make a corn casserole. Now I make two different corn casseroles and I'll link the video below to the other one. And it's a sweeter one and it's made with Jiffy cornbread mix. More like a souffle pudding type casserole. This one is the one that I've been making, Lord, since the 70s. And it has a different texture. It's really my favorite. And I've got everything here ready to put it together. So y'all come on over to the butcher block and we'll get it made. And sometimes when my recipe calls for cracker crumbs, I'll get the rolling pin out. But you know what I figured out? Don't open all your cans yet. Put your crackers in a bag and just use that pen and crush your crackers to make your crumbs. And then you don't have to get something else out of the drawer. And it works because the weight of whatever's in the can, this time it's corn, works just like the rolling pin. And this is just kind of, you just want it to your taste, but I like them pretty fine. So that's one stick and I need 1 cup, so we'll see how far that goes. I need to open my corn. You need 1 can of whole kernel and 1 can of cream style, and you don't want to drain your corn. And I know I'm going to get somebody that wants to know where I got my can opener. I got it from Thrive Life several years ago and I don't think they have it anymore. You're going to need a can each of cream of mushroom and cream of chicken soup. I'll get that open. You're going to need some pimentos. And I'll try to open that. Troy put my opener up here under the cabinet for me. And it works. You just slide it up in there and it fits in the groove and opens. You're going to need 1/4 of a cup of melted butter, 1 egg, a couple of tablespoons of sugar, 2/3 of a cup of milk, and about 1 cup of chopped onion. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put my corn in here. Get it all out. If you keep your pantry stocked, you have just about everything that goes in this casserole in your pantry. I'm going to go ahead and add my sugar. And it needs just about 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And some black pepper. The pepper grinder is from Surla. And if you're not familiar with it, it looks like Surla Table, SURLATABLE, and you can order it online. Now the recipe doesn't call for onion and garlic powder, but y'all know me. I'm going to put about 1 tablespoon or so of onion powder and about 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. And that won't be on the recipe. It takes 2/3 of a cup of milk. The recipe will be down below for you, but I'm just telling you as I go what I'm putting in here. Calls for 2 ounces of pimentos. I'm going to have to chop those up a little bit. I'm going to put, let me see how much the recipe calls for of the onion. It calls for 1 medium onion. So I'm going to put about 1.5 cups of onion in there. This wasn't a real big onion, but it wasn't little bitty either. Now the original recipe has you to put the cheese on the top. I put cheese in my mix, so y'all can do it however you choose. Get out of there, I want all of that. Okay, got that out. Clean the mess up a little bit. Now I'm going to put my butter in, and then I'm going to crack my egg in here, just to be safe. And I want to whisk it just a smidge. Get out of there. Okay, let me mix all of this up. Then we'll add our cracker crumbs and our cheese, and I'll check the recipe, the pimentos, and I think it'll be ready to put in the oven. I've got my June oven heating to 350, and you cook it about an hour, but watch it to make sure it's not getting too brown. I want to mash up all of that cream of soup that's in hunks in there. And I know some of y'all don't use the canned stuff. You can use your homemade mix. Make it yummy. Okay, and I think it's got a cup of cracker crumbs, so I'm just going to use this. Yeah, that's not quite a stick. Let's see how that looks. I might just use the rest of them just to use them because there's not many left. I'm going to use the rest of them, which is probably 1/2 cup. That's just 1 stick of saltine crackers is what I mashed up. Let me add my cheese in. That's 1 cup of grated cheddar. And I grated that myself, y'all. I just got real busy this morning. I like this corn casserole. I'll heat me up some of it for breakfast, if there's any left. I like it. I grew up knowing this lady all my life, but we went to church together, and that church made a cookbook, Bobby Blank's from Shepherd, Texas. And this recipe was in the church cookbook, and I have used it forever. We were neighbors with Bobby and Milton when I was a kid, and we lived in Shepherd, which is only about 12 miles from Cleveland. Okay, let me get a spoon to get these pimentos. Well, you know what? I don't think it'll hurt to have a little more juice in there. That just makes it pretty, and you could add a little bell pepper for some green if you wanted to. I love the flavor of pimentos. I think I'm going to put it all in there. I don't have my cheddar zone. It said 2 ounces, but I think this is a 4 ounce thing of pimentos. Okay, we're ready to, let me check the recipe. Okay, we needed whole kernel and cream style corn, onion, pimento, milk, egg, crackers, cheese, butter, sugar, salt, and pepper. Bake at 350 for about an hour. So I'm going to spray with Pam my cooking vessel. Well, I'm not using Pam, but that's just kind of like calling everything a Coke. I'm going to spray it where it won't stick. Don't want to sit it down on some cheese here. Now, this is not actually going on my Thanksgiving table because, of course, it's not Thanksgiving yet, but my daughter's coming today to can some, she wanted to can her some carrots. So we'll have this along with some baked chicken and whatever else I fix today. Okay, y'all. I'm going to get it in the June oven for about an hour, but I'm going to look at it at about 45 minutes. And then I'll bring it back and show y'all what it looks like, and I'll be tasting to this one. I'll see y'all in just a little bit. Okay, y'all, I got the casserole out. It cooked for 1 hour at 350. And I'm going to let it cool so I can get a bite of it when I dish it up. So I'll be back in a minute and show y'all what it looks like dished up. And I'm going to take me a bite, and then I'm going to turn that camera off and eat the rest of what's on that plate, I imagine. Okay, y'all, this is real creamy. Now, if you don't want it quite this creamy, you can cook it a little bit longer till it's a little browner on the top. But I like it like this. It's not where you can cut it and lift it out like a piece of cake or something, cornbread, but it's very good and it's very flavorful. And it is my favorite corn casserole. So, I already licked my fingers, but I'll get a bite. It's still pretty warm. Let me show y'all what it looks like up close. Can you see? I'm shaking this morning, I'm sorry. Inherited from my daddy. Wish I could give it back. That's so good. If I had me a piece of ham or some fried chicken with it, I'd be in hog heaven. Hope y'all add this to your Thanksgiving menu and give it a try. And you got a few days to make you one ahead of time and be sure you like it. But y'all ought to trust me by now. I have good recipes. Just look at me. It's just hanging all over me. Find something to be thankful for and be sure and give the Lord thanks. All good things come from above. If my flowers bloom, I thank Him. If my garden grows, I thank Him. If it rains, I thank Him. If it's cool, I thank Him. I don't thank Him too much when it's hot. I don't like it hot. But He knows what's best. Be sure and give Him thanks. You have a home to live in, a roof over your head, some food on your table. You're warm or you're cool according to the temperature outside. Most of us have air conditioning and heating. We got a lot to be thankful for, even if there are some things in our life that we wish we could change and we pray about and seem like our prayers are hitting a brick wall. There's still plenty to be thankful for. So find something and be thankful. And on Thanksgiving, I like to ask my family, can you name one thing that you're thankful for? I love to do that and hear what they answer. I think I've already told y'all. Little Richard, who's our 19-year-old now, 19 or 20, 19, whatever. Anyhow, he's one that has helped Troy a whole lot, and now Jordan helps him a lot. But anyway, he was little and he was just like a tank. He wasn't fat, he ain't now. He's just a big old guy. Well, he was going to a preschool with a whole bunch of little city-fied boys. And if he would just run up to them, it'd knock him over. And he wasn't being mean, he loved everybody. So they made April take him out of that school because he was too rough. So that Thanksgiving, when it come his turn, he was 4. He said, "I'm very thankful for Miss Dozier, but they kicked me out." And that was his teacher at the school. Brought tears to my eyes. I felt so sorry for him. But he was thankful for his teacher anyway, but they kicked him out. So we can always find something to be thankful for. Now listed below are the links to the other 8, I think it's 8 channels that are participating in this collaboration, and I'm so thankful to be invited to be in it. There's lots of good recipes there. You can make your Thanksgiving meal from these recipes. Be sure you check out those channels, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to them and watch their videos. Give them some watch time. You know, those videos just appear for the ones watching, but the ones that are making them have to buy the groceries. And it takes a lot of time to make a video and edit it and upload it. And so the least that people that are watching can do, if you're subscribed, watch the channel, watch the complete video, give the person, that YouTuber, that much respect, and watch everything, even the ads, because that's how you make a little bit of money to help pay for the groceries you're using. I'm just throwing that in there because I'd be very thankful for more viewers and to make a little bit more money on YouTube. The Lord bless and keep y'all. I'll be back in a day or 2 with something else good, and hopefully by the first of the week I will be showing y'all my Christmas fabric for aprons. Also down below, hope I don't forget, I'm going to leave a link to my video where I made the other corn casserole that's made with the Jiffy corn mix. It's sweet and it's almost like a souffle. It's very good. This is just my favorite. So y'all can watch both of them and see what you think you'd like the best. I'll see y'all pretty soon right here at the butcher block. The good Lord bless you.